All right, let's see. It's right there. 350 here in the SPY. We should see it right down to the monthly open now. What happened, Papa? Alright, let's see. It's gonna be choppy here for a little bit. We tapped it there. We tapped it here. We broke it here. We broke it here. We did the whole hour retest already. Broke the 30-minute. It's a 5-minute. Just a premium. ES hasn't tapped a 50 though. And we closed above. That's my risk to reward right now, but I want to see Let's see if ES can retest. But the thing is though, ES already tapped this imbalance. We can just continue here. Estimate risk on the 5. 24, 852. Where we at on QQQ? Where we at on the SPY? We're holding this. We're right back. Oh shit. We're right back at the. We're right back at the daily open on SPY here. Can we tap the daily open? That'd be better. SPY's a daily open here. I'm gonna try the sells here. I'm gonna try sells here. NQ sells. There you go. 10 points already. Beautiful. Volatile market. Mm, 24, 852. 5 minute close above that. It's my stop loss. Does ES really want to tap the 50% there? Lose control. Bag of 10 points. Oof, quick 20 points. That's actually fucking insane, Wick. What an insane ass Wick. Spaz is right there, bro. Look at the red, bro. Come on, guys. Jeez, man. It's right in front of his fucking chart. It's in front of his face, bro. Where does the red go to? Back at 10 points. We're at 800. I'm gonna go break even here in case ES pops to retest the premium. I'll get a better entry. But we're back at 16, 17, 18, 20 points here. We're back at 20 points. So break even stops in case ES pops into here. I'll get a better fill. 30 points here. Beautiful. Let's write this down to 24,696. Mm-hmm. 37 points here. Write this down, write it down. You can trim one and break even stops and ride the rest. Or just write your full position down with break even stops. There we go, 40 points here. Beautiful. 58. Sorry, 48. Everyone should be up nice today, though. Nice, good job. 50 points here. Told you, Max. Just wait for today, bro. Good job, bro. Proud of you. Good job, bro. Hell yeah. Good job, bro. You're out? Why are you out, bro? Oh my. You know what? I don't care. Do whatever you want. Yeah. Bro, just put stops break even. Trim some, put stops break even. Put your TP at 24,696, bro. Yeah, let it run to the low, guys. We're gonna hold this. Okay, Brandon. You never learn, bro. I'm gonna learn how to hold. There you go. 60 points here, guys. Beautiful. Te quiero amar, te quiero enseñar el amor y más perfecta, famosa. 80 points. 80 points, baby. Holding my last contract here. All you need is 2 MNQ, 3 MNQ, and you're set. $90 points. Is perfect. Let's go for the low. 100 points here. 100 points. 100 points. Hold that runner. Hope everyone's holding. Hope everyone banked. Today was an easy day. That's why I'm not so hyped, because we saw this from last night to today. We saw this was going to be the retest, and this is going to be the continuation to the monthly open and then the 4-hour zone here. So this can be a runner all day, okay? Just hold. Just hold. Literally, I guided you guys the whole time to hold. Please hold. MM, can we update SPY? 377 here, bro. 78%. 386. Just put 386 here. 80%. 386, 80%. You smack 10. You're crazy, bro. Yeah, bro, you need to chill, bro. You have so many more accounts, bro. You need to chill, bro. Chill. I know it's cool, bro. Like, trust me, I know it's cool making a shitload of money, but, bro, please, bro. Please, bro. We already had this talk. Please, bro. Please be smart, bro. Beautiful. I don't even know how many points this is. 140 points here. I won't even comment. Okay, but don't do them on XFS, bro, or fund it, please. 1MNQ at 400. Good job. Damn, you had a badass fill, Baja. TP officially hit here. TP officially hit, so you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna hold this runner. Why am I gonna sell when I can just keep holding and trailing my stop? I'm just gonna keep trailing my stop down. Yo, there you go. 413 here on SPY. 92%. We just fucking sniped it. Can I see some ones or W's if you guys bank today? Was today a good day? Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful entry. And TP has hit. TP has hit. Balls are in your hand. You can do whatever you want with them now. Just don't play with them. You can do whatever you want. Beautiful take profit. Good job, guys. Good job. Proud of you guys. Good job, Birdie. Is there? That was crazy work. Yeah. You see how calm you have to be though. Just be calm. Just be confident. Honestly, like I tell you guys all the time, conviction, man, conviction. So I'll run over the trade real quick before everyone gets off. I'll explain why we took that trade. Do you guys want me to explain it, or do you guys just want to call it a day? Call it a day? Oh, okay. Leave? Okay. Alright, then I'll catch you guys. Nah, just kidding. Alright. Alright, so we know that on the daily mentees, you guys know this because we just went over this a couple days ago. What was this here? A inside daily, right? Brandon, hopefully you're still here. If not, I don't care. You already looked at the gum example. But this is an inside daily. Inside daily just means that the candle, like yesterday previous day candle, will close between the previous candle day of that one. So instance here, this was previous day low. We never wicked above it. We never wicked below the low of Tuesday, right? So meaning it's an inside daily. So we know that if it was to break below the low, it's continuation. So last night, if you guys saw me when I typed out on alerts, we got a 4-hour close below the inside daily. So for me, knowing that the 1 hour broke and the 4 hour broke, what I always say, time frames work as what? A domino effect, right? So the 1 hour broke, it went for the 4 hour. If the 4 hour broke, it's gonna go for the daily to break below the low here, right? It left the 4 hour imbalance, and that was your previous day low here. And then if we take the hourly, this is where it made more sense for me to take my fibs, was from the high to the low, and as you can see, we tap right in the premium and a double top here essentially, right? So the 4 steps again: step 1, break; step 2, order block imbalance; step 3, fibs; step 4, just wait for the retest. That's why I was so confident in this zone last night and why I took sells here, right? So that worked out. And then what happened in the morning, we know that we got a 30-minute shift here. We had tapped the imbalance. So in the 30-minute for me, we knew we had a break. We knew we filled the gap. There was no reason for us to come back up here, right? The reason I was patient here and here instead of just trying to smack it here was because we did have a 15-minute imbalance. We did come and smack it, right? But on the 5-minute, it looked kind of scary, right? It looked kind of scary. It was uncertainty here, right? People were like, oh, it's pushing up, pushing up. But for me, knowing that we broke in the 4-hour, broke on the hourly, retested the hourly, filled all the gaps, and then we broke the 5-minute low for continuation here, we now have the 4 steps again. Step 1, break. Step 2, imbalance order block. Step 3, fibs. Step 4, retest. And then cherry on top, we also have a buy to sell. And why was this my TP on the hourly and the monthly open? So 1, this is my overnight lows now, and 2, this is my hourly low that caused a break above this hourly high that made us go bullish on the hourly back. And this needs to break now on the hourly in the next 8 minutes to continue down into the next draw liquidity, which is 24,576, and then possibly go for the weekly open. In my opinion, I don't think this happens today. If it does, it's pretty wild, but I think into tomorrow we're going to break the inside weekly low. I really hope we do, and I really think we will break the inside weekly low. And like I said, over the weekend we'll probably have some crazy news, and that's where we're going to see a massive gap down. That's just what the chart's telling me. I'm just following the chart. I'm not anticipating anything. I'm just literally doing what the chart's telling me. But like I said, 4 steps here, tap the premium, we took the entry, and we were risking the 5-minute high here. So as you guys can see, I had drawn out the risk to reward tool for you guys so you guys can see how much risk it was. It's a 1 to 4 risk to reward, and I know most people think it's crazy holding all the way here, but you have to be confident knowing that your larger time frame had confirmation, knowing that your larger time frame broke. Now your small time frame is retesting to then target your larger time frame again. You need to have conviction to hold to these lows, right? It's easy to get caught up with 30, 40, 50 points, say, okay, cool, that's a dub. But you're only shorting yourself, and not just on the day, but future wise. Like in the future, you're not going to know or learn how to hold runners or how to hold to the full TP, right? Like sometimes we have massive, like not massive, but sometimes we have bigger stop loss than we want because it's so volatile. So when there's opportunity like this, you need to hold those big moves as well, because you can't just hold big when it's a stop loss. You need to hold big when it's a W as well. If not, you're not going to succeed. And that's something you guys need to learn, and that is why I try to guide you guys and tell you guys to hold runners all the way down to your take profit, because that builds conviction to you that you know your levels work. So what's your next level you target? So mentees here, the ones in the mentorship, you see how we staircase back into the lows, right? Because we know that we broke the internal lows. We then target our what? Let's see if any mentee can answer this. So if we broke our internal lows, what do we target next, guys? There you go. Good job. Our external lows. So for us, we know that this is our external low of this range, and then we break that. Obviously, we're going to break it hopefully in 6 minutes. We're then going to have another little buy to sell, right?